Hi, everyone. It's Sandra Horton, and the Leadership Heart podcast is live today. Thank you for joining me. And I have to do this. I have to play my intro. One moment. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Leadership Heart podcast with Sandra J. Horton, the Growth Catalyst. Hi, everyone. It's Sandra Horton, and I just want to acknowledge what a great day it is. The Leadership Heart podcast. Welcome, all of you from around the globe. Well, as is this beautiful world, we are having tech issues. So coming from Canada, connecting with Italy, unfortunately today, it is not working. But that's okay. That's okay. Alessandro Carli and I will find a way to connect. Perhaps not through StreamYard as our main platform. We'll go to Zoom. We'll try something new. Because this is the power of this moment, isn't it? On the Leadership Heart podcast, we're about the commitment to lead from heart, to truly transform, to motivate not only ourselves, but others around us to greater heights. Things happen. Uncertainty really does show up. So today is that moment for me. But because of my mindset, because of the opportunity right here and now, I can look at the positive of this opportunity. We can't control everything in our lives. There are things that are external to all of us, but it's in how we take in this information is what matters. It's to stop. And I call this my core mindset, to connect with myself, to really, truly just connect in the heart, get out of my mind, get out of any potential fear or overwhelm, connect, and then observe myself. Observe, what are the things that are happening? What can I do in this moment? And as I'm reflecting, I'm determining in a way that's responsive, not reactionary. I'm checking in, I'm gauging in myself. And then I am truly engaging with you, making the choice today to come live, really spontaneous, just to say, hey, thank you for showing up. For those who are going to be joining us today, I thank you. We will come back with Alessandro because he's an amazing man who's done such great work for over 30 years in personal development. But I wanted to share just a few tids and tips today. Try and say that 5 times and to bring it to you in this moment because I feel that call. And there's a couple things that, again, I can share about teaching not only that core mindset and the core way of looking at things, but also a 3-step process that we can do to frame through uncertainty. And truly, this is grounded in what I know to be true. Again, that first step is either to connect or to pause and be in that present moment. So take time today. If something like this happens, come on in. Take the time to be present. Just breathe in. Understand what's happening for you in that moment. Name the challenge without spiraling into that de-escalation space. Just stop. What's really happening in this moment? We are all connected. All of us are connected to nature, to different systems. So the system today didn't want to work, didn't want to bring that connection between myself and Alessandro. But that's okay. And breathe. The breath work is important in these moments. So breathing in from the belly, not from the chest breath, but from the belly. Do your own check-ins. Ask yourself beautiful, reflective questions. And then step 2 is to reconnect for the purpose. Re-anchor yourself. Re-anchor and understand those core values of what is driving you in this moment. Is kindness important to you? Openness, integrity, trust, accountability. Because when we go through uncertainty, knowing our values is so critical. So critical. It's what will anchor us to be able to move forward with purpose and with presence. And I'm sure you can imagine in your future way of being that if you were very clear and had clarity on those values, wow, how much more impactful could you be when you go and engage with someone? If you're building a new collaboration or a connection, is that individual aligned in those core values? Do you share that beautiful place and space? So this is why core values really, truly matter. So you're setting yourself up for success, for really integrating in your heart, to your mind, to a higher calling and consciousness. That's the power of reconnecting to that purpose, reconnecting to why are we doing this for this particular purpose? Like for me in this moment, I'm just committed to being able to share my heart with all of the viewers, with all of the listeners out there. So I'm just flowing today. I'm just going with the flow and just sharing time together. So that was step 2 in going through uncertainty. Step 3, lead from possibility and not fear. Take that in for a moment. Breathe that in and not fear. Get into the front of your brain, not in the back brain in your fight flight mode where fear takes over and the ego says, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to go. No, stop, ground. Like I said earlier, observe, reflect, and engage, and really ground yourself. Invite in curiosity. Invite in the courage. Invite in your courage now to stand up, to face whatever it is that may be uncomfortable. Because in those moments of uncomfortableness is where growth happens. We were going to talk a little bit, and we will, because we will connect, Alessandro and I, in a future podcast. But connecting in that moment of uncertainty, that connection of the unfamiliar is very powerful. You can feel it through your body. You can sense what's happening in you. Then name it, as we said earlier, and then choose a new path forward that is powerful and purposeful. So again, get out of the back brain, get out of the fight or flight, and into your front brain, into that possibility, curiosity. Put a smile on your face. Shine brightly. Bring the positive opportunity to say, oh, okay, this isn't working. Now what? How easily can I move forward with something new, something different? Maybe this was always designed for me to have this opportunity to share. And if we self-doubt ourselves, what happens? Big breath in, big breath out. We could shrink. We could bring our body levels down, or we can make the choice to say, no, this is new. This is good. This is great. Let's step forward. Let's show ourselves freely and fully. That's how leaders show up when things don't work out, when there's uncertainty, when there's tech issues. This is what I wanted to bring forward today. And it can happen once, it can happen twice. But the importance of it, and Napoleon Hill speaks about this, and other theorists, we know these principles, the right consistent action, it will work out eventually in a way divinely called, or whatever you reflect upon. I do believe all things are connected. All things happen for a reason. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to share with you that I will come back with Alessandro when the technology decides to work for us. But in this moment, if there's one action you can take today, just one action, is to reflect on how you go through adversity. How do you face uncertainty? How do you face setbacks? Things that come at you unexpectedly. What happens for you in that moment? What do you think? What do you feel? What do you experience? That's what this is all about. So whether you want to go through that core model, truly it's a powerful tool of change. It's something that I have absolutely followed my whole life. I teach that, I coach with it, is to connect first to yourself, observe yourself, what's happening, what are you experiencing, and reflect upon that. How can I build that new relationship, that new connection, that new rapport? What do I need to match or mirror? What needs to change? What's the alignment? And then go and engage. Get out of the back brain, as I said earlier, and move to the front. And have fun. Smile in the face of adversity. And again, follow those 3 steps as well to go through this uncertainty. Pause and have the presence, reconnect to your purpose, and lead from possibility and not fear. All of these things speak to the same thing. Life is beautiful, things are going to happen, and it's your mindset and how you choose to respond and not react, which is such the key. So thank you very much for just popping in, attending, listening. I really, truly hope that you have an amazing day. Engage with life, feel it fully, live it from your heart, and celebrate. That is the key. All of this is divinely called. All of things that are happening are meant to happen. And it's how our mindset, how we go through this beautiful world is what matters. So from my heart to your hearts, thank you for listening. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. And to activate success, do the good work because you can. And that's the truth. So thanks, everyone. Take care. And the Leadership Heart podcast will return with our beautiful guest, Alessandro Carli. We're going to figure a new tech way out. And following that, we have 2 amazing, absolutely firecracker, empowering women that are not only in the tech space, but also leading in a nonprofit space. So we're going to have back-to-back amazing speakers coming up, Nicole Donnelly and Chico. It's going to be absolutely incredible. These 2 women truly are just phenomenal. So I'm excited. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye for now.